Hello everyone and welcome to this week's episode in which
it's our map
episode. We have an antique drone which Raymond fixed the camera or fixed the battery for us, so thanks Ray. I haven't flown it for 6 years. We have cobbled together a map with help of Carissa and our printer and photocopier and all that stuff, so we're going to give it a go.
Yeah,
we're going to show you some dodgy drone footage and let's get on with it. So the evolution of way things have happened for this map and flyby episode is Carissa done us an initial drawing which we found to be too small, so we went back on Google Earth, made a map of it, and then we converted the map into a line drawing with all the features pointed out. So for the purpose of this video I will be represented by this. So what I've done is split the map up into two halves. As you can see, this is the top half, this is the bottom half. It's the best we could do to make it fit on the screen. So at the moment I'm here. So this is the corner looking towards the house. So here we are next to the gate, and we're looking directly south, it's that way, and that's the way we're going to go. So here we are halfway down the drive. I have Max on my left. So here I am next to the barn, project car and the van obviously. Front of the house, right outside the front door, on the yet to be finished calzada. So from here we'll take you a bit further on the map down to the greenhouse. So past this giant piece of fennel, wild fennel, is Andrea's greenhouse. I'm not even allowed in there. And then we'll go up. We'll go that now in an easterly direction to basically the pond. So here we are now, the other side of the house, next to the pond, which is in a terrible state because it's just about to be refurbished. As you can see now, we're beside the pond and the back of the house, and I'm going to take you on a little trip up to the top, our highest paddock. So this is where the male pigs were. This paddock we like to call cork oak paddock, really, because it's full of cork oaks. And this is where I'm staying. It's a little house. Right here is beside the pine trees. So this is looking west towards the village from the highest point in our land. See the house here in the caravan. The new duck house all the way over there. So now walking towards the pond and the next paddock down there, just to look back so you can orient yourself. There's the house, this is the rest of this paddock. So from that paddock to this one is a bit lower, and I'll walk as if I was walking in a straight line to the pond from where I was. This is Max's domain at the moment. Anyway, it's a very warm evening this evening. And just in behind me here, well, just behind these brambles basically, is one of our ponds. Don't know if you can see that. So just for clarity, this is where we started, out on the road, and we walked down the road into our gate, down the driveway, yeah, down past the barn, past the house, down to the greenhouse. From here, the greenhouse, we walked up here to the pond, and then across to this paddock, in here underneath the pine trees as you saw, and then a straight line to the pond here. And then next up we'll show you the well and the chickens and this paddock here. So this is me outside what is currently Max's paddock, as you can see, and now we're going to go east, directly eastwards towards our well or water mine. So I'll just turn the camera around. And here it is, right here. I do intend to build these walls up all the way around it and put a roof on it to keep it out of the sunlight basically. over there. So now we're going to go diagonally across to where the goats used to be. So in here. This is what we call our rocky paddock, for obvious reasons. And in here, everything started to grow again. Just take you up here. This stuff's going mad. And here we have another water tank, as you can see. Yeah, I've put a basic filter on here. And this is what feeds the main pipe to the garden. Two big cork oaks here, some elephant grass we planted, and there's looking back down over that way. So these are the rocks at the high spot, and just here on the border with our neighbours there's another sort of I don't know if you call it a well, but just a water tank which has been dug out, and that is actually part of the neighbour's property. And here we are looking back of the duck house and the house. So now we're going to go back there to see the chickens. So you can see the temporary duck housing here, and this is where the chickens stay. Yeah, so coming across the chicken paddock, I'll just quickly show you the position of the new duck house. And there it is. And then the little paddock beyond, which we're going to plant some trees in, but we're probably going to use that as a pumpkin patch, or for growing barley or something like that. Now we're going to go and down into the vegetable garden. Yeah, the tank's filled up now, filling up. So we have a few very wilted leaves here. It's not because of lack of water, it's just because the sun is actually quite hot. There's a couple of quite large Hokkaido pumpkins going on as well. But this is the vegetable garden area, which is still, as you can see, work in progress. And soft fruit under the netting here, and noisy pigs. Raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, gooseberries, etc, etc, and a bit of rhubarb. So from here, the vegetable garden, obviously where the pigs are. I won't go in there because I think they're going to get fed again. But, Marcellus, what are you doing? So now coming out of the vegetable garden, this track is the access down to the bottom part of the land. I'll show you on the map where I'm walking. And this goes down to the boys' pig paddock. They have this, the access goes on through here and here. Oh, one of the boys. Hello, Luke. It looks like they've been digging very well. Here's Ham. Keep talking. Keep talking. Yeah, good boys. Yeah, they're clearing the ground here fairly well. Fairly well, in fact very well. I'll take you down to the track. So this is how we access the bottom part of the land. Along here. Turn this sharp corner. And down here beside this fence line where the pigs are. And then all these trees providing lovely shade, etc. I'll show you that when we get down that way. So looking at that map I just showed you, I started here. That's me. Move me out of the way. And we walked straight across to the water mine. And then over to the rocky paddock with the pond in. Yeah, we came out of there into where the chickens were, showed you the duck area and where we intend to grow more stuff here. Back out of there, down beside the water tank into the vegetable garden, which is here. Through the vegetable garden, and then we saw the pigs, which are in here. Down to the other pigs, which are here. And then we walked over to this point here where the track goes down. And there's a big cork oaks here. So, next up, we'll start here by this pond. So here we are, get hands with me today. A new day, and we're starting at the corner where I left you on the last little clip. And we're going to walk down here and beyond these trees, and we'll show you the bottom part of our land basically. So here's the bottom side of the two boy pigs paddock. You see where they've been digging up down here, digging up here and everywhere else. Here's the pond that's in that paddock. We intend to create another pond a bit further up there, which I think is where the pigs are. And we have another pond shown on the map here as well, but yeah, it's all a bit overgrown here, a lot more than I expected. So we'll just go through this way and we'll show you the pine woods and the mimosa forest. So here we are breaking into so this is the bottom section of the land. I'll show you where on the map. I'm going to go up this way and film down through the woods. I'm just going to walk along the granite here down to the bottom, and we'll tell you about our plans down there. So Andrew shot off in that direction, as you just saw with the drone shot, and I'll walk up to the corner up here. This is looking down over the bottom piece of our land now. This is the start of our pine forest. A little track I've made down through here for timber extraction purposes. And if we go down here some. Where are you? Yeah. So now we're getting into mimosa. So we've got a mixture of pine and mimosa here. You can see how quickly this grows. Back in the early spring I was here and this was all clear. So this piece here in front of me, you can see the size of it compared to my fingers. It's nearly 2.5 meters tall, about 8 foot tall. Amazing. And now I've met up with Ange in the shade.
Yes, and might be able to pick up. We have some quite young. There's mimosa. We have nice cork coming through. There's a few smaller corks here. I don't know if you can pick that up yet. Yeah. And obviously there's a few little baby pines as well. But over time, we remove some of these bigger pines because this is our firewood, and we can let the smaller ones grow through.
We'd rather have oak trees here than pine.
Yeah. But ultimately it's quite handy to have a couple of pine. This is far enough away from the house so we don't have to worry about the caterpillars.
Yeah.
But also pine trees produce pine cones, which are excellent fire starters.
So coming into the really dense mimosa now, but what I'll show you first is a view back up towards the house. So you can see the house here.
Just see the greenhouse roof to the right as well.
So I'm going to take you through the mimosa and then on to this place. This is our rocky outcrop right in the middle of the bit down the bottom, which is fascinating. I'll show you in a minute. So yeah, going through here on into the mimosa. I'm going to tell you about some plans we have. So yeah, we're just clearing this. It may not look like it, but we have cleared quite a bit. And, again, the aim is to let, as you can see here, the cork oaks, the self-seeded cork oaks, and any other native species grow up and get rid of this invasive mimosa. But the great thing about mimosa is it grows really well, it burns really hot and clean, so it's a good firewood. We will get through this, but we're leaving things like this lovely cork oak here. And this will grow really quickly, so we'll have to come down and just trim a few of these little branches off the bottom. So this is where I've been coming through with the tractor, backing up to here, and you'll see here is the railway track.
That's right, and then falling over.
I'm just jumping around behind me. Yeah, you see here is the railway tracks just up here, but what they do, they come through and cut anything that could potentially fall onto the tracks, and they stack it all here for us to chop up for firewood, which is great. I thought I'll just show you this. And there we are, this is our boundary wall there. And obviously I should imagine it's the bottom of the embankment, not right next to the tracks.
So Nick's just been up onto the rail line, and yeah, it's quite a big embankment here. So let's say Nick's 6'3", 6'4", and a delicate little thing. So you can see, obviously we're in the darkness there, but
It's dry.
yeah, so we've got that all along the bottom edge of our border, so it sort of runs, see, left to right along the bottom. But yes, they very kindly cut the mimosa and leave it for us to harvest.
So this is hands next to some of our bigger mimosas. And they are huge. So this is where I dug out ages ago when we had a mini digger here. The water's gone now, but it's sort of held water for a good while. This is right at the lowest point of our land.
A little overgrown.
A little overgrown.
Yeah.
So yeah, we intend to clear all this, but what I would love to do is build a wall here, along here, all the way along here, and let this fill up with water. Anyway, I'll show you one of our favourite bits. So climbing up, so we were over there in the pine forest just now. We've walked through the bottom and climbed up through here to this little rocky outcrop. Yeah. Look it. Just smell. Sorry? Yeah. But if it just smell lavender, it's lovely, this mountain lavender stuff. So anyway, you can see there's a track through here. And more mimosa growing everywhere. So actually we call it mimosa, it's called mimosa locally. It's actually Acacia dealbata. False acacia basically. So here we are. These rocks in the middle. Kind of little weather-worn seats and things in them. There's a big steep drop the other side here. And here's just a bit like a castle. You're surrounded by these rocks. And what I'll do is I'll get the drone going and we'll fly off. I'll fly straight up. Okay, so we're going to walk out of this rocky outcrop. I may have failed to press record on the drone, but hey ho. Just to show you the rock. With a pine tree on top. This one here is split in half. And there we are. So we go back up now the way we came. And get a cold drink. So as you can see down here, we have a lot of granite, boulders, and all the pine forest is sat on this big massive lump of granite. And more granite under our feet as well. Just to show you, we're working hard for this video. It's 39 degrees at the minute. And it's 35% humidity.
No, I think it's hot, more humidity than that. It's meant to be the hottest day so far. It's getting up to 42, I think. So.
42 this afternoon. Joy of joys. Okay everyone, that's all we have time for, nearly. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about my drone flying, it's not the best, but we're getting there. I'm going to do some more shots afterwards, so stick around, and I'll try and get some fancy pants shots.
Try to,
in a minute.
Or crash it.
So I'll put a version of our map up. We've turned it the other way now. I'll put a still up of that so give you a bit more reference. I hope you understood everything.
Yeah, I was going to say, obviously, if there are any questions about where stuff is, just drop us a line and we'll try to explain a bit better. But yeah.
So, hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please give us a big fat like. And if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe.
It's free.
Up here. And if you are subscribed and you've liked it, why not give that little notification bell a ring.
Ding ding.
And you'll get notified for future videos that come up. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video.
Yes.
Not too long now. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper, would it make any difference? Would it change for the better? If I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter? Is it maybe because I never knew quite where I was, and suddenly you told me, baby, you're lost, but I am too. Whatever the cost, we'll make it through. Tell me you're the one for me now, 'cause what am I supposed to do? If you are not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do. If I told you that I don't know where I'm going, don't know what to say, but I go without knowing. If I told you that I don't know what to believe in, don't know how to pray, but I pray anyway. Tell me you're the one for me now, 'cause what am I supposed to do? If you are not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do. Tell me you're the one for me now. I pray that you believe it too. That you're the only one for me, and I'm the only one for you. If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighed,